the actors and stars, I would call them, that normally wouldn't do those roles are now doing those roles. So it's pushing, people at my level sort of down and down further. So the competition
and
is
you
just
end up here.
Welcome.
Yeah. Well,
I love y'all show,
You've
man.
hit the lowest rung on the dial. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspot@gmail.com. Now on with the show down. And then she flies away on her broom. Yeah. Okay. Hi, I'm Meatball, and that's Big Dipper. Welcome to Sloppy. Wait, hi, you sloppy, you stupid little you now, so you dirty little. Welcome to Sloppy Second with Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
hello.
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 Computer, show me how to host a podcast.
Computer, make these guys super gay and horny.
We just want to thank everyone for being here on the computer, on their YouTube TV, or wherever you're watching this on our YouTube channel. Shout out to you. Go ahead and ring that notification bell.
Yeah, and hit the subscribe button, you Whoa. Our guest is the kind of actor who doesn't just enter a scene, he hijacks it.
Whoa.
He chews it up, and he leaves you breathless. From cult comedies to prestige dramas, you've seen him as a chaotic heartthrob, an unhinged best friend, and the guy who says exactly what you're thinking, but somehow he does it hotter. He is also a director, a producer, a queer icon, and a character actor with a major main character energy who proves that vulnerability and chaos can live in the same body, big body, and look damn good doing it, big body. Please welcome Guillermo Díaz!
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
It's a beautiful day in North Hollywood, isn't
It's
it?
awesome. You guys tape like 4 minutes away from my house.
Don't tell people where you live.
Ah,
What's the zip code?
No!
900.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm really good.
We're
good.
so happy to have you here with
I'm
us.
excited to do this. I love you guys' podcast.
Thank
it's
you.
so much fun.
Thank you so much.
So raunchy. It's so dirty.
It does get a little raunchy and
I
dirty,
like
but we
that.
can keep it clean.
Yeah.
We've kept it nice for
Yeah.
some people.
It is wild how when you get around certain people in your life, it is so regular to be like vile
Yes.
and
Oh, yeah.
disgusting.
But then to us, it's not a big deal,
No,
right?
not at
Like
all.
I'm like, oh yeah, like I did a dude yesterday. Like it's not right, but then you're like, oh wait, we shouldn't talk about
Yeah.
that. Like,
Well, yeah, it depends. It's that code switching within groups.
Yes.
Right.
Where you don't know what is appropriate to talk about. Because
Right.
sometimes I've walked into a room and just shocked people.
Okay.
And been like, oh, my bad. So
Yeah.
sorry.
I had a crazy experience recently. I was having a meal with these two guys in Palm Springs, and I jokingly said, oh, and then tomorrow, will you be going to church? And I think they didn't understand the joke because then one of them said, oh, well, he'll be going. And then I was thinking, because, I have friends who do go to church, which is a whole other thing for me to comprehend. And so then he said, oh, he'll be going. And then I sort of was like trying to backpedal and like not be dismissive of religion. Like it was this really wild thing. And then I realized that he had meant a party that he was calling
called church.
church.
All church.
No, the party's not
But-
calling
and, you know,
church.
A party
he was
on a
just
Sunday
like-
called church where everyone gets on their knees.
Right.
Come on.
Period.
I'm in.
Yeah. So it was this very funny thing where I was like, I don't know these guys that well, so I didn't know like where they fell.
Right.
Because some people, listen, plenty of people in the world still do go to church. You go to church?
Oh yeah. You know what's funny? I just went to church on Palm Sunday to the church right here.
Really?
Right
Oh,
off
that
of
huge
this
one.
street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only reason I went, I grew up Catholic. I went to Catholic school my whole life from like 3rd grade to like senior in high school.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn, that's a lot of Jesus.
So I'm f***ed up.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
But so I went to the church because I do this like horror art, like
Mhm.
it's super dark and whatever. So I was like, oh, I want to go and get some palms because I'll use it in the art. But I was like, I'm not going to go for the whole mass. So I just looked up the mass time and I went for the last 15 minutes. But I just stood there because they sort of, it spilled, the people had spilled out into the garden area because the church was so packed.
Yeah.
So I was out there and the priest was like on the television. But I was just standing there just watching people. And it was when people were walking up to get the Eucharist and body
Right.
of Christ, all of that. And I hadn't been to church in so long, but I was like, what the is this? Like macabre like scene of, I felt like I was watching zombies just walking up and body of Christ and then they were all kneeling down on the concrete. I was like, you getting on that concrete to pray? Because we were in the garden,
Yeah,
so there was no pews.
That's like when you get invited to go to the Oscars, but they actually mean the hotel room.
But I was gagged, man. I was like, wow, it was just so trippy.
Yeah.
That scene, you know, it's like, oof.
I think the last time I went to church was like a Christmas mass like thing with my parents, and I've stopped going. But it was the same thing. It was like we were all lighting candles and passing them back, and people are crying and going up and praying. And I was like, this is weird.
It's so weird. I used to
performative.
Yeah. Oh, very. Yeah. I used to go with my friend a few years ago, maybe like 10 years ago. And we used to go on Ash Wednesday and get super high, like get really stoned, and then go get our ashes and just sit there and listen to the mass. It was
that was crazy this spring when it was Ash Wednesday and like all the ladies on The View, all the people on like daytime TV had the ashes on their foreheads.
That was weird to see.
I was
like, I thought we were on the same team here, Joy.
Yeah.
She's Jewish.
Just kidding, I know.
Okay. The last time I was in
that was a good one.
a church, like a Catholic church, was my friend's father's funeral. And we were sitting in the back row. We were there for my friend. None of us are religious in that way. And another friend of mine, she was like telling me the story of her abortion that she had, and she was like whispering in my ear and like telling the story. And out of nowhere, a nun came up from behind us and put her hand on my friend's shoulder, like signaling us to be quiet.
Yeah,
because
my God,
we were not being loud.
Well, it seems like you were. If a nun had the balls to come up
and my friend was like, she heard about the abortion.
Homegirl decided to tell you that story about that
in the
incident
church.
in church.
At someone else's funeral. That's crazy. You know what I would have said to her?
What?
I would have been like, listen, Elizabeth, this isn't about you today.
I would have said you did the right thing, girl.
Yeah, well, that too. But also, way to make today about yourself. You know? Okay.
You could give lessons in making today about yourself.
I could.
But let's make it about our guests.
So you just mentioned that you make macabre art. What kind of art are you creating? Is it visual art?
It is, yeah. It's sort of like collage-y. I like sort of find different materials either on the street or in my house, like electrical cords and like pieces of like plywood and metals and stuff like that. And then I create these kind of like dark, ominous, like apocalyptic scenes. And just you know, I use glue, and sometimes I'll use like hot glue guns and stuff, but sometimes I'll use like blood. Like I've cut my own like finger sometimes and put like the blood in the thing. It's not that crazy. I'm not like, it's not, it sounds a little nutty, but it's not.
No, it sounds,
that tracks for the art world.
A lot of my costumes are full of my own blood, too.
I'm sure.
My art is full of cum. That's cool. Have you always wanted to be a visual artist, or is this like something new?
I mean, I started sort of doing it like maybe over 15, 20 years ago, because we started this thing called October Gallery, where we would all create this horror art. My friend, who I would go to church and get stoned and do the ashes, he grew up very Catholic, and he's a huge horror film fan, and so am I. And so he sort of taught me how to do this horror art. He taught me how to make like severed heads, like on a stake, and different. You guys are like this.
A little.
We like crazy.
We get crazy.
But yeah, so he taught me. Wait, what was the question? What did you ask?
Have you always? Well, I didn't know you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah. So I mean, we sort of started doing it because our friend was diagnosed with MS. So we were like, let's do our art gallery and use donate all the money to the MS Society, and that's sort of what started off. But then we would do it every year, every like Halloween season. We do it. So I have a bunch of stuff
really
like in my house.
I feel like LA has so much, so many events around Halloween, like more than other places. It is a very like, there's a lot happening. Are you guys still doing the gallery?
No, because he moved back to Wisconsin, so we kind of stopped. But I got the itch again to keep, continue like creating stuff. And so I've been I have a whole bunch of it. A lot of my stuff is very religious too. There's a lot of like, I just did like 3 pieces, and they're all like crucifixion, like pieces. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was just Easter. Very inspiring.
Yes.
Are you gonna have a gallery show?
I want to have some sort of show. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be really
maybe
cool.
closer to the Halloween season.
Yeah.
And it's sort of appropriate, but Yeah, I dig it. And I've been taking, like, I take the metro now a lot. I started taking the metro because my boyfriend lives in Culver City. So I'm like, fuck that.
Yuck!
Yeah, that's a commute.
That's far.
Yeah, that's far. But I was like, wait a minute. And
But the metro's right here.
Yeah, I live close to the metro. So, and I grew up in New York City. So the train is like not a big deal.
Right.
So I started taking the metro, and then I'll like on my walks and, to the train station and back, I'll like find like pieces of glass that sort of look, like something I could create something out of it, or different just
found art.
pieces.
Yeah,
Yes.
This rock looks like Judas.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many rocks look like Judas. Big Dipper.
Wait, so the visual art is not the only thing that you are doing a lot more of now. You just directed a film?
Yeah, I just directed a film. I mean, it's funny saying I just directed it because it was almost 4 years ago, but it just dropped.
But the process is always
it's a long ass freaking process. It was a film that my friend wrote, my friend Mally McCowan, and she sent me the script, and I was just going to be a producer on it initially, and then the director dropped out, and she asked me if I wanted to direct it, and I was like, sure. And again, it was during the pandemic, so I think I was craving creative outlets and just to keep creating and doing stuff. And we just jumped in and raised all the money on a Kickstarter campaign. It's a really beautiful script, but the writer wanted to be the lead of the film. And she had never been in anything. She's a wonderful actress, but everybody that we gave the script to was like, if you guys want to make it, you're going to have to do it on your own, raise the money yourselves, because unless you put a star in that role, it's not going to get made.
It's a business. It's a business.
Yeah. So anyway, we did that and shot it in Richmond, Virginia in like 17 days. And
Wow.
Yeah. But then it took, the process is super tedious and editing and all that, and then finding a distributor, and so all that took a long time. But it just dropped on the streaming platform, so that's cool. Yeah,
that's amazing. Where can people watch it?
Apple TV and like YouTube and like I think Fandango.
Ooh,
it's a bunch of streaming.
What is it called?
It's called Dear Luke, Love Me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've heard you say that before.
Please, Luke, love me.
Have you ever dated Luke Albondiga?
In high school. Well, I wouldn't say dated. I think we like secretly had sex.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
He wasn't the teacher.
No. Wait, what?
I'm talking about the. Wait, I'm so okay. This is not on our rundown, but I'm curious about longevity in this industry. You are a face that people have seen in media, on TV and film for a long time.
From twinkdom to this.
Yeah, we witnessed your twink death live on film.
He's so dead.
Dead. But you have been around for a long time. You've done all different types of projects. You're sort of, it seems like you're down for whatever as long as you're inspired by it. Mm-hmm. And this industry also comes with like, peaks and valleys and like busy times and less busy times and projects like Scandal that gets seen like worldwide by everyone, and then like indie films and even some of the cult classics that people know you from didn't start off as global smash hits. They were like, we're gonna try something. How do you feel about like staying in it, being around, continuing to be inspired? Like what?
I mean, I feel like I have no choice at this point. I don't know how to do anything else. You know what I mean? It's like it's interesting. But you kind of get used to the ebb and the flow of this business, and I've been doing it for so long, and there's so many times when it's just dead and there's a dry spell, and but you just gotta I love it so much that you just have to keep going and believe that next gig is gonna come. And that's sort of where the art stuff comes in, where I start wanting to create stuff on my own, to sort of fill up those spaces in between when you're waiting for that like paying gig to show up. But it's hard, man. It's freaking hard, especially now the industry has changed so much that normally the roles that I would get, the actors and stars, I would call them, that normally wouldn't do those roles are now doing those roles. So it's pushing people at my level sort of down and down further. So the competition
and you end up here.
Welcome.
Yeah, well,
I love y'all show,
you've
man.
hit the lowest rung on the
No, this is the dopest show, man. Listen, you guys are very popular and very funny and real.
Thank you.
It's dope, yeah. I would not do this if it was just some random like show or podcast. Anyway, you guys.
Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
You know, we talk a lot about self-care, but nothing impacts your day more than getting a good night's sleep. And that's why we love Helix.
Truly, Helix Mattresses offers incredible support, which leads to less tossing and turning, so you wake up feeling more rested.
Helix has over 20 different mattress models, so you can find the perfect fit for your body and your sleep style.
Plus, they deliver straight to your door with free shipping.
And you get a 120-night sleep trial, so there's no risk. It's such an easy upgrade that actually improves your everyday life. So get a new mattress.
I've said it before, and I will say it again every day until I fall asleep again, that the Helix Big and Tall mattress is one of my favorite mattresses I've ever had in my entire life, and I've never slept better. I can't get out of the bed. I take 2 naps a day.
I have the Big and Tall model as well, and I agree. I sleep better, and I have more productive days because of it.
So go to helixsleep.com/sloppy for 20% off site-wide for their spring savings event.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy for 20% off site-wide.
And make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so they know that we sent you to get your mattress from Helix.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
You get yourself a Helix! You see Wicked?
I did see Wicked.
Thoughts?
Yuck! No,
The first one or the second one?
the second one.
No, the second one
watch
was
the second
yuck.
one.
Yo.
Oh, it's on Delta now.
Yeah, I tried to watch on the airplane. I
Oh
just
man,
couldn't.
did you fall asleep?
Not an airplane movie.
It just felt like at the beginning, I turned it off after like 8 minutes because it felt like I was like, they were just mashing all of this stuff into the beginning. It all felt
Yeah.
crazy.
Mhm.
The first one is so good.
Yeah, the first one was good. It was cute.
Well, she likes the first act of the actual musical way better than the second
Yeah.
act.
But everyone kept saying that the second part was going to be so much better
No, it
than
was
the
worse.
first part, and then it was just
It was
worse.
worse.
But the stars were saying that too, like Ariana in interviews, and
I
so
think
was
they had to say it.
Yeah.
I think they were
Contractually.
saying it because they knew
They
it was
knew
bad.
it was
They
going
were
to be
like,
a chop because they were
Yeah.
like, we've added so much
But
extra
how would they
context
know?
to
They've
this
shot
shit.
for 2 years. They're not watching edits of it.
I think
just,
they
like,
knew
shot
when they
the
were
whole
like, we're
thing.
singing 2 new songs in the middle of the woods. You know what I mean? I think something in their head
baby.
clicked, and maybe Ariana was
Right.
like, I'm going to go ahead and do this Ben Stiller movie now.
Did she
Meet
really
the
do a
Fo-
Ben Stiller?
Yeah, she's in like Meet the Fockers.
No.
part
the
10 or whatever.
Fokker-in-laws.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love the
Yeah.
Fockers.
She's too
She's
bad
on
to
her-
all the pop music fans of hers because she is just gonna be.
She's
an
in the
actor.
studio.
I love that.
Oh, is she?
She just went in the studio. She just posted.
She's
Oh,
in the
really?
studio.
How do you feel about Ariana?
I love her. I love Ariana Grande. Yeah,
Is she one of
she's
your-
dope?
Inspirations?
And I wouldn't say I wouldn't go that far, but I love her on SNL. I think she's freaking
Oh, yeah.
dope
Yeah.
and brings it every time. She's great. Yeah, I really dig her. And Frankie, I love Frankie too.
Oh, yeah.
Ship of
Yeah.
Dreams. He just opened on Broadway.
Oh, he did.
They're
huh?
doing
Oh,
Titanic.
That's
on
right.
Broadway.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, we teased about your many projects that you've done. What do you get recognized for the most out on the street? Or does it change like when you're at a gay bar versus when you're,
Yeah.
out in the world?
It changes all the time. I mean, usually Scandal is probably the most,
Yeah.
but then Half Baked. It's funny because then all these straight, like real butch, like hetero dudes that love Half Baked and Weeds and High School High and that stuff, and then the gays like Nowhere and Party Girl and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But probably mostly Scandal and Half Baked and Weeds. Yeah, it depends on the
Not
day.
sketches from the Chappelle show?
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Wasn't that a button sketch? Weren't you in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
button
Wrap
sketch?
that shit up.
Wrap that
it up.
shit
B,
up.
Wrap that shit up. B. You guys should get a wrap it up. I'm gonna call it something else. I'll be like, done. Stop.
we
We had some old buttons.
We had some old buttons.
Yeah,
that
you
What
people-
did they say?
One of them said, what was the
Uh-huh.
other one? Kill yourself.
Well,
Oh.
I love that. I had a friend who would always say, "Kill yourself. Kill yourself."
Oh,
I loved
it's-
it.
I make my audience chant it at Fat Slut.
Really?
Yeah.
and does it make you
Fuck
want
yeah.
to or not want
No,
to?
it makes me feel like we're all in this together.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you think when they chanted a little too much,
Oh,
you're like,
I just
hold
did my
on a
party in
second.
Seattle, and they got a little too excited, and they were using it like every time I would take a break. They would
Oh,
just be like, "Kill yourself," and I was like, "Okay, enough, enough."
Wow.
Yeah. So no straight people are hitting you up for weeds at when you're at the Eagle. Because
Nah.
you kind of at the Eagle a lot.
I do go to the Eagle a lot. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And you would know that because you go to the Eagle a lot.
I live right down the street.
Oh, you
can't
do?
not,
I
yeah.
go to Bullet a lot too. Because
Okay.
Bullet
I
is super
love
close
Bullet.
to
Yeah,
here.
it's
Yeah,
great.
I love Bullet. Bullet's dope.
Yeah.
Do you ever go to the Bullet?
Yeah, I've been. Not as often as I would like.
Oh, okay.
I stopped going as much when the tenting went down.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, they got
it
rid
was
of
such a
that whole
bummer.
barbecue area.
Yeah, that was so crazy.
But I
I
feel like
miss
it's
when the hot dogs were free flowing.
I feel like little by little, it's coming back.
yes.
It's because I was there not too long ago, and I was like,
And that's the most we'll say about
And
it.
that's
all we'll say about
we're going to
that
say
on
about
the
that.
public
because-
forum.
Oh, yeah.
We love socializing
Yes.
there. Hey, so you go to a lot of gay bars. What are your thoughts on apps, hookup apps? Were you on them
I'm
ever?
not on any of them. No, I'm not on any of them.
Well, because
Mm-mm.
people would be like, hey, Love Gen scandal.
Or they'd report the
it would
account
just
for
be
fake.
weird. Yeah. Like on Instagram, dudes will hit me up on Instagram, and I've flirted with guys on Instagram and stuff. But right, I feel like Instagram is kind of like a
It's
like
the,
a
that's
well,
where I
look
get.
at-
That's where I mostly get men from.
yeah.
On which profile?
Either
oh, you got two?
either or. I have
Well,
my
she has
boy
her
one
boy
and my
again.
late, and
Yeah.
whatever this is.
My clown. My boy and my clown.
monstrosity.
My boy and my clown.
The monster.
In a very good way. Like now
Started beautiful. Started beautiful. Ended good.
Good.
listen, props to
That's
Luscious
so
Massacre,
funny.
who's
Yes.
turned
Oh,
those terms into a very
Yeah.
good thing.
Brit. Lovely.
gal. Little girl.
No, I think Instagram has become that because it's like it feels a little more verified. Like it feels like you're
Yeah.
actually talking to whoever the person is.
Yeah.
Because especially with like a faceless profile, and then they send you a photo, and you're like, "Is that you? Is that not you?"
It's just
Yeah.
too
And then with a
much.
recognizable face, I'm sure
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be, sending my pic out there
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
that goes in the mail.
That goes in the
Print it out, seal it with the wax,
Wait.
send it with the pigeon.
I was flirting with someone who was very recognizable, and when they sent me their pic, they put my name on it.
Your
No
name?
Yeah,
way.
like across it. So it said
So you'd be like, yo,
I
if you
sent
share
this to
this-
at blah blah blah. So if I shared it or showed it to anyone,
he's gonna know
it would know
sent
who
that
sent
shit.
it. Yeah.
That is crazy.
But then you could also manipulate that pic and take your name off of it,
It was
if you
across
wanted, right?
It was
Okay.
like, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
computer
Not that you
savvy.
would do that anyway,
No,
right? You were
I
like, I'm not
wouldn't
gonna
do
be,
that
but
anyway
yeah.
because I would hope no one would do that to me.
Yeah. Everybody's doing it. Who
I
we kidding?
know. And I'm
he
like,
doesn't send nudes at all.
in my, that's not true.
Everyone,
Oh, I just got a
liar
message.
face.
Imagine.
No, I don't send, like, you will squat over the camera and send it to somebody.
If that's what they want. If that's what they
You're
want.
a giver. You're a
I'm
giver.
a giver.
I
I am
send,
such a giver.
I send enough to show what, but, just got scammed.
Leave him
shit.
out of this.
Yeah, you gotta be careful who you're sending pics to.
Right? I feel like I'm in the Best in Show movie.
Oh,
Well, there's supposed to be
This is-
second place ribbon.
because we're sloppy
Oh,
seconds.
yeah. Oh.
And it's also
now-
like a deranged clown asylum.
Yeah.
yes.
Doesn't it feel a little kooky in here?
I like it. Listen, and second place is always better than first place, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just people that come in second always say that, so I thought
Yeah, it's better because like you
No, it
didn't
is
win,
better.
but you didn't lose.
But yeah, you don't have to like uphold.
You can like do
being
it
the
again.
winner.
You can go
just
back
get-
on All Stars.
Yeah, all
Exactly.
well, and now they have all winners. So
look at all the America's Next Top Model chicks that didn't win America's Next Top Model. I mean, they're not anywhere either.
yeah, I'm like they're on TikTok complaining about the show that happened 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You started your time in Hollywood at a different era when there wasn't social media and when people were a little more cagey about being out. I mean, I think there are a lot of
Yeah.
people who are still kind of closeted.
Oh yeah.
But what is your opinion on like being yourself, coming out, how that looks between like compared to when you started to now?
Yeah. I think I was sort of presented with the idea of like, hey, listen, because I had done a film called Stonewall about the Stonewall riots, and I was gonna start doing press for it, and my like management came to me and they were like, look, you're gonna be asked over and over if you're gay. So this is the time when you gotta decide, like, are you gonna say you're straight or you're gonna lie? or you're gonna say you're straight, or you're gonna say wait, what? You're gonna say you're gay, or you're gonna lie and say you're straight.
Right.
And I thought, oh my God, just that daunting thought of for the rest of my life. Because if I lie at one thing, then that's just gonna continue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I thought, you know what, man, that. I'm not gonna lie. And from the gate, I was just like, yep, I'm gay. And then but I was also in my early 20s, and I was very rebellious, and I didn't give a fuck. And I thought in my head, I'm gonna make it no matter what. This isn't gonna mess up my career or anything if I say I'm gay. So I was just that blind faith that I was gonna be fine, and I did it, and I was. And I think it sort of took the mystery out of it, because people were like, oh, I feel like people at first wanted to start drama about it, oh, he's gay, and then they were like, oh, he already said it, so moving on to the next thing.
Yeah.
And it sort of took that, what I mean?
Do you feel like it's ever gotten in the way of roles or anything?
I mean, I think if it's gotten in the way of roles, I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
It happened behind closed doors, that it wasn't revealed to me. But then also f them. If you don't want to cast me because I'm gay, then f you. I don't want to work with you either.
And it's interesting because a lot of these things that people know you from, you weren't playing gay.
Right.
Now, why is that?
So you hate gay people?
No.
I'm here to have an intervention with you two homosexuals
about our gayness.
About your
Is that why you're wearing
gayness.
so many crosses to protect you?
You're
from
sending
the
us to
faggotry?
conversion therapy. Apparently, it's legal.
Good.
Oh,
What?
fuck, right? That's
What?
crazy.
What?
Good. So I think some of us need to stop it.
Yo, imagine all
Some of you need to quit it. Go back
not
to the
wrong.
straight life,
She's
because
not
you're not
wrong.
right for here. And I'll believe in clip that.
Yo, think of all the hot sex that's happening in those conversion
Oh,
therapy
of course.
places. Can you imagine?
Oh, of course.
Right?
It was like me and the Boy Scouts. They were some gay. Oh.
Were you in the Boy Scouts?
Yeah, what happened? She was an Eagle Scout.
I'm an Eagle Scout.
She went all the way
An
up.
Eagle Scout. Do you know the I am an Eagle Scout, and I
Not anymore.
No.
I completely
Yeah.
How many
forgotten.
knots can you tie?
2.
too.
Square knot.
And
bow
a
tie.
bunny rabbit.
Yeah,
Bunny rabbit
The
tie.
square knot is a very useful knot.
It is. It comes in
is?
handy. Oh,
I am not familiar.
okay. I'm sure. I know you're lying.
Moving on. Yeah.
Do you feel like gay spaces today feel more inclusive or less? Because I'd like them to be less.
No. You just reminded me of Jiminy Glick. Do you guys remember
I
Jiminy
love
Glick?
Jiminy Glick.
I love Jiminy
Oh.
Glick. Listen.
Ahead of his time.
Truly.
Because everyone, I remember, I was really kind of turned off when I first saw it.
No,
I was
I was
like,
into it.
I was
I love a
in
man in a
from the
fat
gate.
suit who's just chomping
Yes,
donuts during
yes.
an interview.
And let me ask you. You just
Why? Okay, but do you feel like gay spaces are more or less inclusive?
I feel like they're getting less inclusive now.
Oh.
there's a lot of police. There's a pendulum. Someone told me in San Francisco that they were experiencing inclusivity fatigue.
Oh,
What the does that mean? They were included
go
too much?
on.
That means that the scene has become so inclusive that everyone is welcome everywhere all the time, starring Michelle Yeoh and Jamie Lee Curtis. That they were like, can't we have spaces just for us?
I'm sort of down with that.
But it's a slippery slope because
Yeah, that is a very slippery
it's
slope.
like people who say, why are there women at this at the Eagle?
Oh yeah.
And it's like, well, there are plenty of parties that are thrown for women at the Eagle. There's a lesbian night, there's an everybody
Cruise LA
night.
and
It
all
doesn't
that,
matter.
Yeah.
But so that's the challenge of it. But they were using the term inclusivity fatigue.
Wow. I love
And they were
that.
talking about, because I throw a sex party, and it's a party. Oh, do you know or do you not know?
I kind of know.
Okay.
He's been.
It's called a men's play party. Wait, have you been? You haven't been.
I don't know.
I don't think you've been.
Look over there.
I'm at all of them. I don't think you've been. But I've had people talk to me about, well, who can come and who can't come and blah, blah, blah. And that was just an interesting conversation. Inclusivity fatigue.
Interesting. Yeah.
I'm going to say something that's going to get me canceled.
Do it.
I just
Right
feel
to the
like
camera?
every gay venue and stuff has parties that are geared towards different groups.
Right.
So yeah, I just feel like
You're stay in your group.
Segregation is key.
Listen, I feel like I feel like if you're not part of that sort of like for example, the Eagle, right? If you're not somebody that frequents the Eagle and you go, I think there's a certain way to carry yourself where it's totally cool. Like I've seen females there and I'm like, oh, she's a down girl. Like she's chill, drinking a beer over to, just being real chill. But then I've also seen girls be like, laughing at the stuff on TV and then you're like, girl, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you doing?
I think this is a conversation that we've had before where it's literally like you don't vacation there and like use it as this place to spectate on others as much as like either be a part of it and be in it or don't go.
Yeah.
I told you I went to the Eagle in New York.
Be included or don't. Mm-hmm. Yes, you did.
Be inclusive.
I'm fatigued,
honey. I'm tired.
I went to the Eagle. I went to the Eagle in New York, and it was Jockstrap Wednesday, and everyone was dancing in their jockstraps.
Were you in yours?
Socializing. No, I didn't have one because we had gone to see that play, so I wasn't wearing a jockstrap.
Should have worn one to the play. You knew what you were going to.
Period. And so I'm out on the dance floor, and people are socializing, and I don't really wear jockstraps.
Well, you like a thong.
I like a thong.
You like a thong Thursday.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Thong Thursday. Gross. She doesn't like that. And so there was a woman there and she was on the dance floor sipping her drink and she was by herself and she wanted to see the boys grinding on each other. She wanted to see the boys making out on the dance floor and dancing in their underwear. And that was clear why she was there.
In a chill way though, like in a chill
she got asked to leave.
She didn't get asked to leave. She wasn't laughing. I think she was enjoying it.
I think she had watched Heated Rivalry and changed her mind.
Unlocked something in her.
Yeah.
And so she was sipping her drink and she was going up next to people and she was trying to scope out what they were up to.
See, that's not cute either.
No,
like, what you looking at? Get out of here.
But it was interesting because I was like, she wasn't there with friends making fun of the situation.
Right.
She knew really what she was getting into. She wasn't there like being scandalized. Yeah. So, and as an actual business, you can't like turn people away.
No, of course not. Yeah.
So I always think when it comes to inclusivity, there's also like an onus on the person who is sort of taking up space in a space that isn't maybe dictated to be for them. How are you doing that? If you're there to support and enjoy and be a part of, everyone's welcome. But if you're there to make fun of or gawk or like let people know that you have an issue with what's going on, that's a little more.
It's time to go.
You know,
but then you're leaving it up to that person who doesn't have that
wherewithal,
common sense and wherewithal. You're hoping that they do, but most of the time they don't.
And frankly, I've been on the wrong side of it before.
Where?
I just know sometimes when I get a little blackout, people want me to leave and I don't.
But you're in a bar.
But we get a pass, kind of. Right? Because that's our.
Because I wear a wig. I get to do whatever I want. Oh, that's where in the dark room at that one party that I do a lot, and sometimes I'll get bored of hosting this party. Not that the party's boring. I'll just be like, I want to kind of see what's going on in the dark room. I would like to vacation there, please. And I'll walk through and be like, you guys, I lost my keys. Has anyone seen my car keys? Yuck! I'm just looking for it's a Volvo. I don't drive a Volvo. It's one of the keys that flips out. If you have seen it, let me know. And I'll do that for about good 5 minutes.
But are there ever dudes that are like, yeah, your keys right here?
Oh,
to this?
Say it again.
No, but I'd probably be intrigued.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd be like, hold on.
She doesn't
take this shit off.
She doesn't hook up and drag.
I don't hook up and drag.
It makes her feel gross. Sometimes you want to lose weight, but hitting that goal can be challenging. Enter Weight Loss by Hims.
It's designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off. And Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
It helps you regulate your appetite and eat less, so success is within your reach.
Plus, Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss, so there's no needles needed.
Even better, through Hims, everything happens online, where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if treatment is right for you.
If prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door, no insurance necessary.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
Hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS. To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
So I just went and saw John Waters and he did a speech. And at the end of it, he was like, the one thing that I would tell the youth today is to not smoke. He was like, with everything we know, don't smoke. Then someone asked him about AI and he gave kind of a... He was like, I'm kind of into it.
Oh, wow.
Which was wild.
I think the challenge is it's like plastic bags.
You like a plastic bag? Well, now they're outlawed now in
here's
California.
my question.
You can't get a plastic bag if you wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
All the time.
Drifting through the wind.
All
Starting
the
to-
time. Like in American Beauty, that plastic bag. I wanted that role so bad.
Really?
Yeah,
The
they
Mia
were
Sing-
like,
neighbor?
You're too brown. No, the plastic bag that's blowing in the wind. Remember in the movie?
Yes.
They were like, you're too brown,
Thought you
girl.
meant
Get
the
out of
boy
here.
with the camera.
Yeah.
You wanted to be... Woo,
Yeah, I
woo.
said, I could do this.
I'm a dancer. I'm a mover.
Wait, that would be a really good drag number, just to be
Do
the
we-
plastic bag.
Have you not
Yes.
seen it?
No.
No, you
And
got to see it.
It's the American Beauty thing, and then it's also Katy Perry singing "Do You Ever Feel Like a Plastic Bag?" and the bag just floats. The
Oh, no, I
queen
haven't
hits
seen
it
it.
with the fan.
No, that's funny.
The reason they say that AI is like a plastic bag is like when plastic bags first came around, everyone was like, "This is amazing! It's so convenient! It's so easy! People were fascinated by it." There's all these different types of plastic bags, but look at this over time, like. Plastic that is made on this earth never goes away ever. It
Mhm.
never biodegrades, and we just keep making more and more plastics. It's crazy.
Mm.
And so no one really, even though we're all talking about this is bad for the environment, people are still using AI for everything. And it's integrated into everything. Every Google search you have, every Gmail,
yeah.
everything, it's just
Yeah.
there.
Sounds like someone who loves AI.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
it's
I'm not saying I do.
awful.
I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
everywhere. It's
And then-
permeated
and then-
everything.
Put an
No, you don't-
AI in the chat if he loves AI.
And then you don't know what's. I followed this guy on Instagram.
You keep falling
not
for
too long-
AI videos and sending them to me.
I
You're like,
do.
that's AI.
Yeah, he'll write, that's AI. Look at his feet, and I'll go, didn't even
The
get
feet
it.
are like this and floating.
Oh no! I watched the cat video the other day, and I was like, "Look how cute!" And then my friend was like, "That's AI," and I was like, "No."
It's because we're old.
And there's
Yeah,
we're
AI
getting
thirst
tricked.
traps. Gay guys that are
Oh,
just
yeah. I
entire
followed,
accounts.
yeah, I followed a really hot guy not too long ago, and then I was like liking his pics, and then I was like, "Oh wait, it's all AI."
The bear dude.
He was a bear dude. I don't know
Yeah.
if it was the bear dude. But
No,
I'm sure
there's like a
ton
number
now.
of these accounts, and they're just and they
That's fucked up.
they post photos that
You
look
got
like
horny
nothing.
for a computer.
I should.
Yuck.
Computer,
Computer,
tell me how to suck
horny.
this fake.
Computer,
Computer.
teach me how to Dougie. Yeah, it's hectic.
Yeah.
But it's like you were saying, with the way the world is today, it just feels like you can't it feels like dodging bullets around
Yeah.
every corner.
Yeah, so fucking vape all you want.
And I will.
It
Do
makes
that
sense
shit.
that the government is like such a show. I mean, I don't like it, but it makes sense because you can kind of get away with anything these days. It's
Mhm.
just so crazy.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
trickles down, right? Because I'm like the other day, what was I doing? I was at like Ralph's or something, and you have to say how many bags you want.
Mhm.
Speaking of bags, but they were paper bags, and it was like and I knew I needed 3, but I put 2, and I was like, I don't care. Look at the government. Look what they're doing. They're stealing our tax money and doing all this shit.
You-
I'm getting 3 bags for the
You
price of
you
two.
get
owe
back 10
a
cents at a time.
corporation 10 cents. You
Ten
owe
cents at
a
time,
billion
honey.
dollar
And that's how we're
corporation.
gonna get them.
But how funny that I felt, and also I felt sort of guilty about it, but that I'm feeling guilty about that stupid shit. And these
No,
feel
they're
guilty about
literally
nothing.
playing
Right.
Plinko with the war and gambling.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me get that vape. And I want to die quicker.
You're gonna
than I already
die.
am. At least I'll do it on sloppy seconds.
There you go.
Absolutely.
I don't know. All right. Well, that was sort of nihilistic, but what kind of message do you have for queer youth today that's uplifting?
Kill
Bring it up.
yourself.
Bring it
Oh
up.
god, that's terrible. No, that's
Clip it.
that's
Bleep
clip it.
Believe it.
It gets better.
It gets better. Well,
Because you're a queer icon. I'm sure you've been asked to
Oh,
like speak at
man.
colleges and do like what?
No, not a no. I mean, I've done little things here and there, but I'm not one of those guys that likes to get out there and talk. Like Wilson Cruz is really good at
Oh,
that.
sure.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
We're
I'm
like,
very,
he's better.
he's better at that.
him.
That hat looks better on him.
It totally does. Yeah, I'm that dude in the background putting blood on my art pieces on them. Yeah,
You perm on your art?
I have before.
That's like
yeah.
one of your inspirations.
And now where can I purchase this art? Sorry.
When I have my gallery show. I'll let you
Okay,
know.
yeah, thank you. I'm gonna go up and scratch and sniff.
Wait,
Yeah.
your art, Ron, what's his name? Ron Athey?
Oh, Ron Athey.
Athey.
Yeah.
He does a lot of like bodily fluids on his art. He's like really intense when it
Yeah.
comes to that.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. Have you guys ever been to a Ron Athey show?
No.
I've just like seen
Oh.
photos and read about them.
He's so like rebellious.
He'll
and,
like hang himself
he's
from
like-
hooks
Oh yeah. He's
and let
Oh.
himself bleed.
yeah.
That shit, like when they like pull you up and your skin is all
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. The first show I saw of his, and it's funny because of all the stuff that happened with Christy Nome and the boobification that her
Mhm.
her man was into. No kink shade here. Like do what you want, but it's funny because he was like, where my titties at?
I left them at home actually.
But the first show I saw of
Oof.
Ron Athey's, he was sort of stationary, standing up and completely like duct taped from like head to toe. And he had huge boobs. It might have been a different material and not duct tape, but he had these huge boobs and huge lips. And he just stood on this platform that just slowly rotated. And then everybody just with this ominous music playing in the background. But it was something about it was really powerful. And then they cut him out of it. And then he goes, lays down naked, and you put different sort of religious and different relics and artifacts all over his body. It's wild. You should go check out one of his shows. It's super powerful. And
It
it's very
sounds crazy.
I really like performance art. Like I
Yeah.
think it's so weird and fun to see what people like want to show the world and have
Yeah.
people experience in the same room.
I've just seen so much bad. Like when I was in college and in high school, it was like I would go see my friends' shows, and I was like,
yeah.
you're not saying anything. You're just trying to do something that's like
Right.
crazier
The
than the next
outrageous.
person.
Yeah.
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 So when I see good stuff, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
my
yeah.
experience has been tainted
Yeah.
by just trying to be like, I'm going to do something nuts.
Because I do think that kind of a message, like he's a boundary pusher. John
Mhm.
Waters, as you mentioned, boundary pusher. Like I don't know that young queer people necessarily need to hear like the most Pollyanna uplifting message, because like
Agreed,
the
yeah.
world is f***ing hard and there's a
Yeah.
lot of shit out there.
Oh,
There's a lot of people coming for our community. So sometimes it's good to like hear an optimistic message and then counter it with some like reality about
Yeah.
the dark that we live in.
The John Waters thing, it was like he was doing it as a sermon, and it was very much like, we don't have to be nice, be crazy, be outrageous. Why weren't we doing these things? He was like, why weren't drag queens protesting this time? And it was like all this stuff, and I was like, honestly, so true. And it was very, we're gonna have to murder someone.
How recently did you go? Because I feel like I felt the change in you.
It was on.
It was just like on 2 days ago.
It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. You just got me
I was
a little
gonna
bit
go.
ago.
I was supposed to go, and then I don't know why I didn't. I was working on art stuff, and I was like, I
You,
can't.
you were just.
I was
You were like,
inspired.
I'm like.
No.
I was
Oh.
really inspired.
You were on an art piece, and you're like,
shaving
can't
my
go.
pubes, taping it on.
Yeah. People like that.
Wait a minute, I kind of need this art in my house. You know, I got some weird.
Have it.
Clown room.
I do have a clown room.
You do? I like
yeah.
clowns.
You do?
I do. Yeah.
In what way?
Sexually?
Do you guys know the payasos? They
Yes!
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love those guys. Yeah.
Woo!
You're
Yeah.
Well, and the clown scene is like expanding now. It's very,
Is it?
there's a lot. Yeah. There's like a group of clowns here in LA that are creating their own clown porn.
Really?
And I'm here
Shut
for it.
up.
Yeah.
Is it the Latino clowns? Like there's a whole group of Latino
Yes.
clowns. It is. Oh,
Yeah.
that's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yum.
Yeah.
Instead of yuck. Yum.
Yeah, they sent me a video because I've voiced my interest in clown
Uh-huh.
porn, and they sent me a video of them having like a clown orgy, and then
Shut
in the
up.
video someone goes, "Meatball, eat your heart out."
No.
Stop.
Dude,
I didn't
that's-
get
Shout out in a
invited.
porno is
that's
amazing.
Yeah.
special. I would have felt so honored.
Does the makeup smear?
Right? Where does the nose
It does
go?
kind of smear.
That's kind of
but,
fun.
not-
That's like when a queen is like doing an emotional number and they're like,
they wipe the lipstick off.
Yeah,
See, now that wouldn't work
yeah.
for me because mine like dries matte.
well, you have to like put a little.
You gotta want it.
No, you got to
Something
put a
wet on
little
'em.
Like those girls in
remover.
acting school, right before they went up and did a crying scene, they'd put on a
Oh,
ton
that
of
tear
mascara,
stick, yeah.
so it just come pouring down.
Or the tear stick. We use tear sticks on
Yeah.
like set. Yeah.
Well, because
I
it's
don't
hard to
use
get.
them,
Oh, because you
People
can't
that
cry.
can't get there emotionally use them.
It's hard to get there emotionally when there's a room full of people
Sometimes
staring at
Did you
you.
take a lot of acting classes, or you
Or
just
were
a
you just
I
gay?
was just
emotionally
it's funny.
I mean,
connected?
I've heard a story before. I was teased a lot in high school, called and all that. Before even I was like, what? I'm effeminate. But so I
Who,
tended
me?
to who me? So I tended to butch it up and hide that, and I think that made me really good in acting, which is kind of sad.
That's sad.
Yeah. It is sad. Oh, I
And we
say that
need
all
to
the
tell
time.
We need to
kids
tell
the
that
world
story.
is
Yeah.
sad.
The world
Sometimes
is-
it doesn't get better. It just
Yeah.
gets
The world
there.
is
You're
cruel.
here.
It just
Yeah.
But so when did you do like high school plays? Were you like, I want to be a star?
When I first realized I wanted to be an actor, I was in high school. I was a sophomore in high school. And then after that, I started to pursue it, and I did a ton of background work and theater and student films, and I became part of a theater company called Intar Lab with like Daphne Rubin Vega and Liza Colon Zayas and David Zayas, Sam Rockwell, Yul Vasquez. Like we were all like just these people trying to create and do theater and do new pieces.
Community.
And we would meet, we would meet every like Wednesday for years. And then little by little, everybody started working, and then it became Labyrinth, and then Philip Seymour Hoffman became part of the company. But yeah, so I started that way. And then eventually I started doing films, and and then so it took a long time. Like I paid my dues.
yeah.
It took a while for me to get to where it's weird to say it, to where I am, because now I'm shaving my pubic hair and putting it on art. But
He's not joking about that.
that's good though.
Floss with it.
That's a long piece.
I don't know. It's like,
I don't know what's going on down there.
I don't know. Full Bush is back.
Full
Right?
Bush is back.
I'm here for it.
Me
right?
too. Well, but not. Well, we'll get to it later.
Soon
Just
enough.
not up the side of the shaft. You got to shave the.
Oh yeah, you got to
Yeah.
trim that up. Yeah.
This is
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, it was freaking tough in high school, and then so I did a talent show in high school, and then all the bullies.
What kind of talent?
I did the Beastie Boys.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
It was my friends were doing a medley of songs of the Beastie Boys, and one of the guys dropped out, and they asked me to do it, so I was like, sure. And then I did it, and then all those bullies and people that were calling me names and were like, "Yo, you were so good." So I think that's when I was like, "Oh my god, this is where I have to be. This is my,
Yeah.
Which again, a little bit sad because it was I was like, oh shit. So if I act and do this stuff and get on stage, then people will like me. So you know what I mean? It started that way, and then of course I fell in love with with the craft and acting and
The process.
doing all
The
that.
process.
With the craft,
The
you
art.
The
know.
craft of theater.
I am a method
acting.
actor. No, I'm not.
That would be crazy.
Was when you did Party Girl, was that really about the craft?
I mean, it was about me loving acting at that point and
Yeah.
wanting to continue to do movies and, perform and all of that. So it was definitely that. But I was so lucky that I got to do it with Parker Posey,
Yeah.
And but you mentioned earlier that was one of the movies that, sort of was made. We did it. It was very low budget. Nobody really paid attention to it. And then years later, people were like, "Oh my God, we love this movie."
There are so many
was so
iconic
good.
Yeah.
lines and moments, and like also like if there's something about watching movies from a different time period now
Mhm.
when editing, like we consume most of our media on our phone, on
Oh,
social
yeah.
media. All of the editing is like punch in, punch out, zoom.
It's so true.
Everything
Yeah,
is like so
yeah.
punchy. There's a lot of air in that
Yes.
movie.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of feels otherworldly
Mhm.
almost. But it's so like satisfying to watch
Refreshing. It's
and watch
refreshing.
all of those
Mhm.
scenes and just
Mhm.
even like I don't know, scenes at a party where you realize like sometimes there's just dead air and you like
Yeah.
walk up to someone and you're like, hey,
So,
you know, there's
yeah.
just time.
Yeah,
There's like
and that's
space in
okay.
the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. It's funny, you did something earlier that reminded me of Lady Bunny in the beginning, just because of what you said in the beginning of Party Girl, when she's looking for her earring. I don't know if you remember, but Lady Bunny's in the opening of Party Girl, and she's like, I lost my earring. It's a little blue baby in a noose. And she's like, and there's guys like on their knees looking for it. Anyway, it reminded me of what you were saying earlier.
I love Lady Bunny.
Yeah.
God, that the one scene from that movie that I love is when she's like running down the stairs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And she's just like, it seems like it was just all her just ad-libbing. Like, was there a full script for it? Or was
there was a full script, but Parker was a genius
Yeah.
at ad-libbing, and she brought her own stuff to it, and she would tweak scenes and be like, I want to say this instead, in a very respectful way. But yeah, I mean, it's Parker. I remember meeting her for the first time, and she like you get sides when you audition, like the part of the scene.
Yeah.
And she just grabbed my papers and she was like, let's just do whatever. Let's just do it. Like, forget about that, And I was like, okay.
Could never be me.
I fucking loved it. Yeah. Can you just, I want to hold this.
I'm going to hold this and just kind of see where we're going.
Here,
but no, I think she knew she wanted me in the role, because that was like my 4th or 5th time auditioning for it.
Yeah.
So I think she was trying to sort of, I don't know, bring something out in me. And she was like, just forget about that. And let's just, be ourselves.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it was dope.
I love that.
So
I love that.
I love that.
I love it too.
I love that.
Yay.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching Sloppy Seconds here on our YouTube channel.
That's right.
Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you'll always know when we got a new episode out. You dumb,
ding,
little,
ding. Say a nice thing.
Beautiful people who love to watch us.
New videos every Friday. And if you want to get sick with us right now and our guest Guillermo Díaz, go over to our Patreon and sign up.
Racist? That felt racist to me.
A little bit.
It did?
But
Should I say it?
So it's okay.
Yeah!
Should I say it in my white Anglo way?
She's leaving.
If you want to get sick with Guillermo Díaz, please head over to our Patreon and sign up for Mom Plus Gold for full uncensored episodes. Right, Meatball?
Sick!
Oh.